Hello, Evangel Church family. First, just want to say thank you so much for your faithful support, for your faithful prayers. I'm so grateful for each of you, and I wanted to share just briefly what God's doing here at Troy with international students. So with COVID, as you probably can imagine, it has complicated things this year. But thankfully classes are meeting in person right now, and me and Robbie, my coworker, are able to meet on campus with students and also play badminton at night at the gym. That has been a major hit here at Troy with international students. I've been playing a lot of badminton, and it's been awesome just to see the Lord grant us favor and meeting new students through badminton club, and also just being able to build relationships through it. It's just, when I think back on what God's done through that, it's been a major answer to prayer, especially with COVID. There aren't a lot of stuff happening on campus, and so to be able to play badminton for a few hours and just be able to engage students during and after that has been such a blessing. Right now, definitely ministry looks different with COVID, but thankfully my personal ministry with these girls, meeting with them for lunch, having them over at my apartment, is still happening, even though it does look a little different with COVID. Masks are kind of getting more normal right now, but thankfully the Lord has just enabled me to be able to engage these girls, and really have seen the Lord soften their hearts in a lot of ways, even with the chaos of COVID and just all that's happening right now politically in our world today. I wanted to ask you specifically be praying for me and Robbie and his family, just for our endurance. The Lord really has been so gracious to us. But it is really hard at times with relational ministry in the midst of COVID. So I just ask that you be praying for our endurance. And secondly, for the Holy Spirit to lead us, and for the Holy Spirit to go before us as we engage these students. Many of them have never heard about Christianity. Many of them are coming from very wide range of spiritual interests. And I just I ask that you would be praying that the Lord would just lead us, and that the Holy Spirit would soften these students' hearts to hear the gospel, to see the gospel in our lives. And thank you again so much for your support and love and care and encouragement and prayers. Love y'all.